Parental advisory. Explicit language throughout the duration of this video. Some might find this video offensive due to the coarse nature of language that is used in this. Viewer discretion is advised. What up, y'all? It's SSG Coop. Welcome back to another video on the channel today. Today, we gonna go on a fucking rant. Alright? We about to go on a major motherfucking rant. So, yesterday, AEW Dynamite, Tony Khan unveiled the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship belts yesterday. First of all, I don't give a fuck how the titles look. They don't even look all that spectacular. But here's what we about to go on this whole rant for. The AEW sickos, I was seeing this all through comments on various AEW videos. Oh, there needs to be tag team championships for the women. Why? Why do you want women's tag team championships in AEW? The shit didn't and still doesn't work in WWE. Why the fuck do you want these titles? These AEW sickos make me fucking ill. These people are the stupidest marks on the fucking planet. Why the fuck do we need AEW Women's World Tag Team Championships on television when they can't even get the fucking single division right? They can't get the women right then and there. Who and they? Okay, name me 4 fucking teams that are actual teams in AEW. Name 4 sets of women that are teams. Who you gonna say? Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford? We still don't even know why the fuck they're paired up. We ain't heard a word from not a nobody about why Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford are even paired together. Triangle of Madness? Maybe. Sky Blue and Julia Hart have been intertwined with one another for a while. That's a pass. I want to say this. Y'all had a women's tag team tournament maybe a couple years ago. I got that on my Instagram when I was going with the finals. You had Ivelisse and Diamante, who are an actual fucking tag team. The baddies are over with. Kiera Hogan is no longer there at AEW. Layla Gray is in fucking Ring of Honor. Who the fuck are you going to have vouch for these fucking titles and make it believable? They can barely book the women as singles. They can barely do that. So why? Why do you keep bringing in more useless championships in your company when most of the other championships aren't even established? And that's not just for AEW. I would say the same thing for Ring of Honor. Y'all introduced a women's World Television Championship that is currently held by Mina Shirakawa. Mina Shirakawa don't need no motherfucking interim World Television Championship and be relegated to Ring of Honor television when she's already over on AEW television. Why? And then you're introducing a women's pure championship? What the fuck? Why? Why? Why you would putting all these useless fucking titles on your television show that have no fucking meaning? The TBS championship is about as worthless as somebody's dick on limp. What the fuck are you doing? Why do you want to have a World Tag Team Championship for the women? Who are your teams? Are you gonna make teams? Are you gonna go out and collectively find women tag team, women tag teams? Or are you just gonna book anybody and just pair them up? Especially if you have to have an inaugural championship tournament or something like that. Who the fuck are you gonna book in this? Who the fuck are you booking in this shit? This shit don't make no fucking sense. This don't make no fucking sense. You gonna book some women's tag team championship? Have you seen the men's tag team division on AEW? They have teams, but the division has been booked like shit for years. The tag team championship, the tag team division in AEW hasn't been relevant for maybe going on 2025. I would say maybe going on 2-3 years now. Back when they were a centerfold, the year 1, year 2, I'll even put year 3, when they were the centerfold of tag team wrestling in America. They ain't that no more. The women's division, I did a rant a couple of years ago about how the AEW women's division sucks. It sucks even worse. And now you're going to give a women's tag team division? How the fuck is this going to work? Please, somebody in the comment section, let me know how the fuck this is going to work. Does he even care? Does he care that his motherfuckers out like me that's going to question this shit and notice like, hey, I don't think this is right. Why are you doing it? Why the fuck are you doing it? This shit is retarded. It's retarded to all types of levels, bro. TK, you're a fucking idiot. This shit's gonna fail. The only ones that were vouching for this are the AEW sickos. You know, those motherfuckers that jerk off to this fucking content of AEW because they swear up and down it's better than WWE. Is these women's tag team division gonna bring more viewership? I don't think so. Is it gonna make y'all any more money? I definitely don't think so. So why the fuck are you doing it? Why the fuck are you doing it when you haven't even booked women's tag team wrestling on this show to be a substantial thing that must be, is a must see? I know you sure ain't going with these random 6-woman tags that you have on the pre-show, or these random 6-woman tags that you have on Collision, or these absolutely ridiculous 8-woman $500,000 matches and shit. So what the fuck are you doing? Really? What the fuck are you doing? That's just gonna be another waste of television time, another waste of AEW talent, another waste of just having a random set of championships on television. Do you not understand most of the titles at AEW don't even have any fucking meaning to them? Outside of the World Championship and the Women's World Championship, what other title is fucking relevant? Okada is walking around that bitch with 3 titles. 3 fucking titles. Said enough. Mercedes Moné is about to probably win a 10th championship. And it just looks ridiculous. This shit looks ridiculous, dog. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. Then people wonder why it's motherfuckers like me, niggas like me, that shit on the product. It's motherfuckers who see absolutely, it's people right now. I guarantee if you go to that video on YouTube and see AEW and the unveiling, look at the comments in that section from these no-brain having marks. This shit is gonna be the death. Everybody say AEW is gonna die, y'all. The way they booking this show, they book these shows, it's definitely so. Who gives a fuck about the women's tag team division in AEW? There's not. How you gonna make a championship for a division that don't even exist? Right then and there at the media scrum or whatever post show, they should have asked, "Hey Tony, you making women's tag team championships? Who's in that division? Or are you just gonna randomly just throw women together and have other women from other promotions in the indies come and vie for these titles and do all this extra stupid shit?" I think that's the route that they are going in. They just gonna randomly just pair women up, especially for this tournament. Who becomes the inaugural champions? Who else do you have over there? You can put TJ. I wouldn't say they're a parent, but they did make themselves a tag team. I said, Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford are not a tag team. Don't even know why the fuck they're paired together. They still have not explained why the fuck they are paired together. Who else you got? You just gonna, what you gonna do? You gonna pair up Willow Nightingale and Queen Aminata randomly? Who else you got? There ain't even that many women on. It's not even that many women on television to actually do this shit with. We see the same women every fucking week. Every fucking week. You have Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, of course Mercedes Moné. Who else you got? Willow ain't been on TV in a minute. maybe a couple of weeks. I don't fucking know. The Triangle of Madness with Tekla, Sky Blue, and the Julia Hart. Who else do you fucking have in the actual AEW women's division to go and vouch for these? What you gonna do? You gonna put Athena and Billy Starks in that bitch? Is that what you gonna do? You gonna use some of the women that's on Ring of Honor and have them fight for these titles? Your Layla Grays, your Taya Valkyries. Why the fuck is Taya Valkyrie on Ring of Honor television? That's it. I pretty much just named the entire fucking division. Who else do you fucking have? Britt Baker, she ain't been on television since the Mercedes Moné feud. What the fuck are you gonna do? How you gotta make this make sense for me? Who the fuck is in the AEW women's tag team division? I ain't gonna ask who asked for this. It's the AEW cum guzzling fuck boys that asked for this shit and they end up getting it. If you motherfuckers have this much power to influence this fuckboy ass Tony Khan to make these worthless ass titles, why the fuck you can't influence him to make television better? I don't know anybody by name who sits there and watches AEW Collision. That show died when CM Punk left. That show was dead the moment they left because that was supposed to be the show for him. I already seen how they were going to do that. They were literally going to have a brand split. They was going to have a brand split with Collision. Was going to have its own roster. They was probably going to put the TNT title on Dynamite. Or I think the TNT title should actually be on TNT. So that should have been on Collision. While the International Continental, what a fuck title it is, was going to be on Dynamite. They had it. The women's championship on Dynamite, the TBS championship on Collision. I see where y'all was going with that. But after CM Punk left, y'all had no direction for this show. The show became so fucking... AEW television has become so fucking unbearable, they had to cancel Rampage. Which most episodes of Rampage were absolutely worthless television. 1 hour of worthless fucking television. I admit, I'm gonna have to actually do that, and I'll do a top 20 of my favorite Rampage matches, or maybe a top 10. They did some matches that were hidden gems on there, like Pac and Andrade on Rampage. That was an excellent match. But this women's tag team division, I don't see it working, and I am going to laugh my ass off when it fails. How you can't even book the championships you have now. You can't book the Trios Championship, which I was an advocate for back in like maybe 4 or 5 years ago when they had all those factions and stuff like that. I'm like, they got enough factions and tag teams to actually do this fucking shit. What's that? What's next? Is that what they're gonna do next? If AEW's still around in a couple of years, I bet you any kind of money, these niggas are gonna release AEW Women's Trios Championships. I swear to fucking God. I swear. This shit makes me sick. This makes me fucking sick, man. It's this, I don't even fucking know. I don't fucking know. We'll just watch them fail. And watch them fail, and I want y'all to come back and reference this video on when and why it failed. But anyway, that's going to do it for this rant video. If you like the rant video, go ahead and give this a thumbs up. Give this a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notifications. Give me a like. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think about the world champion, the women's world tag team championships. And I'm going to get to y'all later. Peace.